there are multiple ways to implement the consolidate method for our HorseBarn here. I'm going to show the way that I find the most intuitive, and that's going to be with a second array of horse elements, so that as we loop through our spaces array, if we find an element that isn't null, we can just add it to our new array that we've created. So we want to begin by having a new spaces array, and one of our post conditions is that the array is of the same length as it began, so we need to specify the length here so that we still have the same size array. Now we want to loop through the spaces array looking for horses and not null positions. So we're going to check if spaces I is not null. This means there is a horse in that position. We want to add it to our new spaces array. However, we don't yet have a way to specify where we want to add it in new spaces. So we need to keep track of an index. Starting at the first position, index, and then here add the horse that we found in the array to that index. Now we want to make sure that the next time we find a horse, we're adding it to the next position in our new spaces array. So we want to increment our index by 1. Now once we've gone through and we found all positions that aren't null, and we have added them to new spaces, then we just want to set our spaces array to equal new spaces. And that way that will update our spaces array for the entire class. Now if I try and run that, we will see that all of the horse elements were consolidated as we expected with null spaces at the end of the array.